Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrity. We're live all day. Big man in the studio for the second time.
The upgraded studio.
The upgraded studio, that is true. The official sponsor of the podcast is in the cut. Flippin' ships, man. You've been on the grind lately, at least with the content.
I have been. I've been trying to post every day.
Yeah, so have we. Yeah. It seems like that's the only way to boost the algorithm.
Yeah, you gotta be consistent.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you told me that you were going on a trip a month ago.
Yep.
To go to Ohio. Yeah, Cleveland specifically, right?
The trip was successful. It was awesome.
Successful?
Yep.
I saw there's doubters on your TikTok.
There were. So for anyone who didn't know, me and my girlfriend Caitlin took my motorcycle, a 2006 Kawasaki KLR 650, an adventure bike. We took it 1,400 miles across 6 states to Ohio. We camped every night. It was awesome.
Camped?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
At like national parks and stuff, or just random campsites?
A handful of times. One time it was a national park. And the rest were campgrounds. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's super cool.
So it's a Kawasaki KWI.
KLR 650.
Weren't you saying that this motorcycle specifically has like the biggest Reddit like subgroup?
It has the biggest. It has one of the biggest Facebook owner groups because it's one of the best selling motorcycles globally. Not in the United States. They're popular, but they're not. They're like really popular, just like globally. I have a Generation 1, so like look up like 2006. So like mine doesn't really look like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks
like a spaceship.
Yeah, that looks like a dirt bike.
No, well, mine looks more like a dirt bike. The new ones look like goddamn spaceships.
Yeah, it's that red one.
Yeah, it's the red one at the top. Is the exact one.
That one. Yeah, I guess it kind of does look like a dirt bike. But you have the big ass fucking toolkit on the back and shit, so it doesn't really look like a dirt bike.
Yeah, all that stuff is like it's detachable though, which is the cool part. So I wanted to get a bike that I can do anything with. So that can do anything. Everything clips, has buckles, or like just can be removed.
Is that why it's like one of the biggest communities?
It's a huge community because it draws so many people in because it's so versatile. Like it can fulfill so many people's needs. Like people take these things, like someone has taken this from Michigan to Guatemala. And Guatemala is like down there in South America.
Yeah, it's in Latin America.
Yeah. It's like it's like like very close to the bottom.
Yeah, it's almost South America.
And Michigan is almost Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's pretty far, man. God.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just did my research. These bikes last forever. You can put 100,000 miles on them.
You had another bike before this, didn't you?
This is my third motorcycle.
Oh, this is the third one.
I actually I taught myself how to ride a motorcycle not very much longer than a year ago, and then now we've conquered 6 states.
It seems like you've like transitioned flipping ships into like a half and halfer, where it's half ships, half motorcycles.
Yeah, I can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, talk about it.
If there's some followers of the ship on here, this is going to be some real insider information.
It's in Latin America. Yeah, it's somewhere over there by like Honduras.
I think that's it
right below Honduras. Yeah, you're right.
So eventually, it's going to be flipping ships, custom watercraft, and cycles.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Watercrafts and cycles. Watercraft's just fancy word for boats.
Boats and jet skis.
Cool.
And
it sounds way better than boats.
It does sound way better. It does sound way better than boats.
Custom watercraft and cycles.
And cycles, not motorcycles, just cycles.
Because
like you could be bikes too, because you were working on the.
Like usually motorcycle shops are like something cycles like this. I'm wearing a shirt right now that this is a motorcycle
South
company.
Creek Cycles.
Yeah,
it's a dope shirt.
It is,
Did you get that there?
No, I ordered this online.
Oh yeah, so back to the trip. So you were going to Cleveland for...
There was a big motorcycle rally called Fuel Cleveland that we went and we attended. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, what goes on there?
So I didn't really know what to expect. I've never really been to an event like that, and I was just like, I want to go. And then I looked up the route. I put it in Google Maps because I wanted to take a trip.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's an awesome road. So we went. But anyway, so.
Which way did you go through? You went through like New York up past like Niagara and stuff, right?
Yeah. So we went. So first night was Utica, upstate New York. So we went through like New Hampshire, Vermont, and then we're going through like upstate New York the whole time. We're in Utica the first night. We camp and then we keep going. And then the second night we were in Niagara Falls.
That's cool.
Third night we camped in Ohio, and we were there for 2 nights. The second day was we woke up. We were 10 minutes away from Fuel Cleveland. Fuel Cleveland was dope. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. But and then the next day we had planned to go all the way from Peninsula, Ohio to Scranton, Pennsylvania, which was ambitious as fuck. It was like.
Well, what's that height? That's gotta be like
it's about 400 miles. It's like 380 miles.
Yeah,
so
3 something.
And we did no highways the whole time, by the way. So
all back road.
All back roads.
How long did it take you to get to Utica that first day?
Well, each day was around 5-6 hours on the bike.
Damn.
Yep.
Did your ass hurt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Damn. Is it like
felt like it was gonna fall off. I had this seat pad thing. It was like it has excellent reviews.
Oh. Okay.
And I was like, everyone's like, it's $20. It's the best $20 you'll ever spend in your life. I don't even know if it helps. But it felt like I had bruises in the shape of the squares on the gel.
Oh.
But I don't know. A lot of guys like take like sheepskin and put it on as a third, and I could do that as like a third layer. I think that would eliminate the gel bruising.
Yeah.
And that would be nice. I think.
I would agree. Oh man, you get like some nice fur on there. And you look baller.
People do it. Especially people do it with KLRs. I don't know why.
Really? I feel like that'd be more of like a chopper thing.
Nah, I mean people do have some fuzzy seats and
chain handlebars.
Yeah, some cool stuff. So the next day we went from Ohio to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and that was 380 miles, but it was really around 400 miles at the end of the day, all said and done.
Damn.
And that was fucked. It was like 8 hours on the motorcycle. It was like we also almost hit a deer. Like in the morning, we went to Dunkin' Donuts. We woke up like at sunrise. We were like, we have to pound miles like today. We got breakfast and then
you can work a shift on this motorcycle.
No, dude, that's kind of like it's fun and it's awesome, but like it's
tedious.
Work and you gotta like be freaking sharp.
In a car when I was driving with Ethan and he did most of the driving, it was like awful just sitting there for points.
It was nice. It was honestly awesome riding it. I want to do it again. But so we made it to Scranton, Pennsylvania. It was brutal though. I would not recommend doing that. Especially, I mean, if it was just me on the bike, it would have been better, but like more comfortable. It wouldn't have been better.
Wait, what was that comment that guy made? I saw it on TikTok. It was like,
there was all kinds of comments. There was people were saying
they all kinds of chatter, all kinds of bicker.
Yeah, nothing ever negative was said to our faces, but.
No, but there was there was this one that you reposted. This thing won't make it.
Someone said
it was like, was it
500? Y'all won't make it 1,400 miles, and then at the end, I was just like, every morning I woke up and I was like, I like just wanted to fucking spite this guy, and make that video. I was just like picturing the light at the end of the tunnel was making that video, washing off my bike after the trip.
Yeah. What was the total mileage?
It was 1,500.
Exactly.
So you barely topped that guy just to say fuck.
Well, no, I said the trip was planned to be 1,400 miles. So
you went an extra 100 just to fuck that guy?
Well, I just went an extra 100 just from like, putting around town, and like it probably wasn't even a whole extra 100, and I didn't even keep track. But we definitely went over just the GPS from like one city to another, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of an estimation, but it's got to be over 1,400.
How many miles had you driven on the bike before that?
So let's talk about me as a rider, because this happened. got my first motorcycle like July of last summer.
Yeah, and it was like the Amazon
and
one, right?
Yes, it was a piece of shit Chinese Amazon Hawk 250. That's the brand and model.
How would you spell that?
Hawk
Like HAWK?
Yeah.
250.
250.
LOL. I was thinking like Huck. HUK.
Yeah. I had a red one. I had that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a dirt bike.
Yeah,
Street registered dirt
it
bike.
It sounds like
It's got the blinkers.
past 40 miles an hour. It sounds like it's going to explode, and feels like it's going to explode. And then I had that for like 2 weeks. I had it for about 2 weeks while I was working. I like had busted it. I did a wheelie and like broke the fender and like had to get it like fixed. I ended up losing a shit ton of money on that bike.
How much did it cost on Amazon?
I bought it like used, but with like brand new, like on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, word. Okay.
For like $1,500. I broke it, put like $400 at like fixing it, and then sold it for like $1,500 again. So I lost like $400, $500 on that one.
That's not
But
terrible.
learned how to ride a motorcycle in my backyard.
Learning experience.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then I got a Kawasaki Vulcan 750. That was a cool bike, and it was a cool bike. It was a cruiser. It was kind of fast.
Oh, this is the blue one, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
Is a Kawasaki Vulcan 750.
Yep.
Kawasaki.
1994.
Yeah,
The
did
new
it have
ones are gonna be
flames
very
on it?
different. No, it didn't have flames. It was like a nice like emerald green color. It was cool.
1994.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was cool. It looked like
I just wanted to get rid of it because it wasn't really suiting all my needs. Mine was the one to the right of the
fourth
one where
one,
your cursor
yeah.
is. Yeah.
I like that color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that was
one was
exactly
cool.
it.
It looks like a little more like a traditional chopper.
That's what I was.
Well,
yeah. So that's what I was saying.
I would like to get it. It's more of like that retro look, but I would love to get into the chopper scene someday.
It's got the second hump for the bitch on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, the king queen seat.
Yeah. That's what they call that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
step up king and queen seat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How much does one of those cost?
What?
The seat.
Like that one is like just the one that comes on the bike. So like if you bought like that OEM like Kawasaki seat, it would probably be like $150. But like if you bought one for like a chopper,
Yeah.
depends if it's like a sick upholstery and stuff like that, probably like $1,000. But like if it's less, like something reasonable, like under 50 or something.
I don't know. It looks as if it's like that expensive. That's what it looks like to me.
I mean, it's a stock photo. They're gonna.
I guess you're right.
Bougie it up a little
But no,
bit.
he had that.
No, that's like
That's what he-
That's what she
exactly
looks
it.
like.
It was not customized at all.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, and I ended up trading. I sold that for. I think I sold it for $2,000.
Really?
And
What'd you get it
I
for?
bought it for like $1,300.
Well,
And I hope the guy who bought it for me is not watching, but the speedometer stopped working, so it stopped counting miles. So and that was when I bought it. It was already broken. So
that works in your
it
favor,
had
then.
4,000 miles on the clock, and
You sold it.
I
at
got it
4,000?
fixed. I got the speedo fixed, and then like sold it as if it had 4,000 miles on it.
Whoa, genius! Like you gotta.
Well,
wow.
yeah, that's like a dickhead move.
That's
like
shiesty,
totally
but-
dickhead move. But I said like around 14, or I said around 4,000.
Around. It was a rough
I said the
estimate.
speedo's been broken for maybe 1,000 miles or something like that. Like, but it's been broken since God knows how long.
Yeah.
And I think it probably is a low mile bike, but it's a good bike. I sold him a good bike, but
You only took this like around town and like
yeah,
towns around.
I was itching for a trip this summer, and I was like, this whole winter I was planning on riding this bike all summer, and then I was like, you know what, I want a KLR. And
How'd you discover the KLR? Just through TikTok?
for
or
some
something?
reason, it's like a big thing on the internet. Come to find out, like the biggest YouTube channel like for motorcycles like posted this video, and they're like, we're done making videos about off-road stuff besides stuff about the KLR, because one of the guys, it's like a two-guy
operation.
Yeah, and one of them, his personal bike, he just bought like a new one, a new KLR. And when there were all the videos we made about this bike, have fucking blown up, and like the videos about mine have done well.
Where'd you get it?
So I was looking, I was determined.
You climb that shit.
I was determined to end up trading the Vulcan for a KLR, and I was cold calling, like cold messaging, like everybody on Facebook Marketplace that had a bike that I would ride, and I would like send them like copy and paste like the same thing, like I have a Vulcan. Would you like be down for a trade, like or whatever? It was like a better written out text, but
yeah.
And just like basically saying we could trade. If some of them were nicer, like I'd be like I could throw a little cash on top, and then like I got really close to actually like getting someone to trade me for a KLR, like just straight up no money involved. And then I was like, you know what, that's not gonna work. Like it's getting kind of closer to springtime, and like you know the motor, you want to get things off season. You want to get a motorcycle or a boat in the winter.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You want to get mountain climbing, rock ice climbing stuff in the summer, I guess.
No, yeah. You want to get ice skates in the summer.
But I don't know, man. I don't know what I was talking about now.
You were talking about how you wanted to get the KLR.
Oh yeah, I was trying to trade it, but
yeah.
then I ended up just being like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this thing on for $2,000 and see if I can sell it, and just buy one.
What does a KLR go for?
I got a good deal on mine. So I was looking at every KLR New England looked clapped out, dude. It looked so bad, and I was looking for months. I was patiently searching Facebook Marketplace every single day, looking for one. I also like was in the market for like other bikes in that class, like a DR650, that's a Suzuki,
right.
Or a XR650L, that's a Honda. They're all the same thing.
Yeah. Right.
But the Kawasaki, the one I have, is like best for like big dudes, and
right.
I was into that, and so is the Vulcan, honestly. And that one's more like a dirt bike, but like that's cool. Like that's way easier to ride off road than mine. Mine's like people call the KLRs fucking pigs.
Or yours is it more comfortable driving on the road though?
Mine is, yeah, probably, but that still has like a very similar engine.
It looks similar.
That mine lasts longer though because it's liquid cooled. That's air cooled.
Do they look exactly the same pretty much though?
Well,
except
yeah,
for,
but
like, the front.
That's how everything is.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's the same thing with cars.
Yeah,
I was thinking the exact same thing when you said it, but
Ford Ranger, Tacoma, S10.
S10. Don't throw that.
It's in the same class.
When have they made an S10, bro?
Not recently.
Yeah, of course.
There's no mini trucks anymore.
Yeah, well,
You want to hear a stat?
what's the statistic?
This blows my mind. So a Toyota Tacoma is the small Toyota truck.
Yeah. Oh, no, you have.
Yes, I have one. And then the Toyota Tundra is the big one, the full size, like Ford F-150 equivalent.
Yeah, okay.
And in 2000, a Toyota Tundra weighs less than a Toyota Tacoma now.
So say the year Toyota Tundra.
So a Toyota Tacoma in the year 2022 weighs more than a full-size truck in the early 2000s. Like there is no mini truck.
Okay, so
you're
So
saying
now-
the smallest
so,
truck
yeah.
now weighs as much as
So-
the
so
biggest
around
truck then?
4K for like the base model, and then I'm gonna look up the Tundra of like what'd you say 2018?
No, say 2001.
Okay. I'm just gonna do two. 'Cause I wanna
So
know.
old full-size trucks are now the size of a fucking Tacoma.
Yeah, base model. That is pretty
Yeah.
crazy to think
They're
about.
the same size. You see them driving around, and people think that they're Tacomas, and they're actually full-size trucks. And I just feel like, I mean, they're safer. The newer, bigger ones are safer, and like my truck is the last generation where they were actually smaller, which I enjoy.
Yeah, you like the small truck? I like the small truck.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's awesome.
In what ways?
I think that, I mean, everyone thinks it's cool to like go down the road in a fucking huge truck, but like you don't want to pay those gas prices the 4-liter V6 in my Tacoma lasts forever.
Oh, you're just saying it's more efficient. I mean,
Well,
Toyota in general,
it's just more
gonna last
efficient.
forever.
Most times you don't need an 8-foot bed unless you're like really working the trucking. Like,
Yeah, what's your 6?
yeah, it's like 6.5 or something like that, which is not bad. But I could never put a camper in it because I'm too big for that.
True. Damn. Oh, back to the fucking
the trip.
Yes, to Cleveland, Fuel Cleveland. What goes on there, bro? I was so confused. They like race and just show off bikes and shit.
So it's like it's a bike show. It's not a rally or like a camp out. It's a bike show, and it's like more specifically, it's a chopper show. And you can look up Fuel Cleveland. There's pictures of it. But
Fuel Cleveland?
yeah, you should look it up like 2022 because every other year, this was the first year it's been outside, and I feel like I have no idea how it could ever. I don't even comprehend how it could be indoors.
It's like Comic-Con.
So it was basically at Sturbridge Village of Ohio. It was weird. It was like we talked to some guy at a gas station. He just like started talking to us, and he was like, "Oh, where are you guys going?" We're like, "Oh, Hale Farm for this thing in a few minutes." He's like, "Oh, like that's where we all had to go as like kids, you know, field trips. Like there's like a blacksmith, and like you know that's where the first township was, like where they first put the church and the first few houses and farm and stuff."
In Cleveland or in Ohio?
Or like in this like town in Ohio.
That's wild.
Should I specify outdoors?
I don't know.
Could just let it load.
It's just like so. It's at this big farm, like Sturbridge Village type place. I know that they would never have a motorcycle event, but it's
there's one
what
right
it was
there.
like.
All the way to the right on the top. That one.
Oh yeah, the maps.
Below, yeah.
Yeah. So when you first pull into the left there, that's like the motorcycle. It's like a ride-in show is what it's called, and motorcycles park free, and there ends up being like 2,000 or 3,000 bikes in this field, and like it's just like half the fun. It's literally just walking around the parking lot and seeing like what crazy shit people rode in, and like people riding crazy shit.
You talking about this right down the middle or up there on the right?
On the left. Like
that thing right there.
That field, yeah. And then you end up like walking across the road, and there's like tents that you go through, and there's like vendors, and they're selling incredible things like swap shop motorcycle parts, like crazy vintage parts, and
cool.
And they're selling awesome t-shirts, like crazy t-shirts, and like there was one guy vending, like he handmade like all these motorcycle like leather gloves, and they were like sick as fuck. Yeah, like if I like had a chopper, like I would be like,
how much they run?
They're $70.
That's not
Not
bad.
Yeah, you
at
buy
all.
it.
For handmade leather, like that shit's gonna protect you if you fall type
For
shit,
sure.
and it's like handmade. It looks nice.
And you're giving this money to like a nice old guy.
Right, and like actually
Yeah.
someone who made this with his hands. Like,
Yeah,
and like
that's
everyone's, I'm sure that guy made good money that
He killed the cow. He made the
Yeah.
leather. You know, he's from scratch. This guy.
He coulda-
made these
yeah.
clothes. Okay, but no,
It's
still.
He dyed them. There was like all different colors.
Oh,
Red ones,
that's
like
cool.
tan ones, black ones, white ones, like off-white-ish. You know.
Maybe
Where-
the other ones are handmade, but they're handmade by a small Chinese child in a
Yeah.
sweatshop.
What does it say? Food Chill Zone, American Metal Custom. So that was like what you're talking
So-
about right there.
To be honest, so most of this was like, so see the vendors.
They're giving
you-
tattoos there.
Yeah, that you could get tattoos.
What?
See, that was my thought. Like when you
So,
said
yeah.
motorcycle convention, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of guys wearing leather.
Oh yeah, there
Giving
was. I mean, there was people from all walks of life there. It was like there was definitely some freaking
Cool.
like people that were like, holy shit, like people with tattoos like on their eyelids and shit, like
Whoa,
you know, like
yeah.
people like tattooed literally
Everywhere,
everywhere,
yeah.
and like girls like same like thing, like tattooed everywhere, and they rode like a crazy bike in, and like, I mean, then there was people like, you know, just like people that looked like they had no business being like in the same
Yeah.
room with other people, you know, like guys rode in on like crazy nice and like dad bikes, you know,
Yeah.
and like they're
Like
wearing
cruisers.
their dad gear, you know, and they're like walking around wearing their like $3,000 motorcycle pants, like that like can't get wet. They literally can't get wet. And like they don't get wet. That's
Like the pants can't get wet, or you don't get wet while you're in the pants.
Gore-Tex technology.
Oh, it's Gore-Tex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
of
don't
course I
get
know
wet.
Gore-Tex, man.
Of course,
Action
it's
Bronson
crazy.
talks about that shit all the time. He's got Gore-Tex on all of his cars.
Yeah, they make you can get it on your car.
Yeah, like he gets like
Interior.
Gore-Tex covers and
That's
interiors.
crazy. Well, yeah. So Gore-Tex like collabs with all these companies, and you can like they collab with the top motorcycle brands to make like literally waterproof gear. Like I've seen
That's sick.
Well,
They,
they,
like-
they have contracts with the military. They
Yeah,
make all of the military uniforms.
they
Word.
took
all
like
Gore-Tex.
a jacket and they put water in it and they pressurize the water to like try to like spit it through the jacket,
Yeah, like a
and it
pressure
literally
washer?
like wouldn't go through. Like even pressurized water can't go through those
What the
fucking
fuck is?
jackets.
Can you look up what the fuck that's made out of? Like, what is Gore-Tex? What the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
it's
dude?
cool. So and then also at this place they have like vintage van shows, and there's like all these like crazy vans, and then like but past the vendors were
That's
all,
cool. Did it have like food trucks, vans, and stuff?
oh, there were food trucks, but they were like vans, like 70s like vans,
Oh, like
like
custom
the-
paint jobs.
the
and stuff
custom
on
paint
them?
jobs, and like the insides of them were like campers, like but like
Word.
all done up, like
That's
beautiful stuff.
Gore-Tex is made of patented, first of all, so.
It's a brand.
Variant? No, I know, but their technology
Yeah.
is like they've patented and copyrighted the name
Oh,
Gore-Tex.
sure.
But I don't know, some polytyrephyl dophyltifylene.
Polytetrafluor. Yeah, what the fuck? PTFE, known as expanded PTFE.
Yeah, so it's just some like super duper edited polymer.
You can't
Word.
put it in the washing machine though.
Interesting.
Like
Whoa.
if you get I heard like
They
if
do,
you
like,
get one of
mold.
these motorcycle suits, they can't get wet. And like
Well,
and you can't wash it. You
That
have
doesn't
to
make
you know,
any
you
sense.
get they say you wear it in the shower. They say just put it on, get in the shower, rinse it off if it's dirty.
what the
Like
fuck?
because if you put it in, I have a raincoat, an Eddie
What's
Bauer
the difference
raincoat.
between that and putting it in the wash other than the soap?
The
Yeah,
soap.
you can just put it in with no soap.
I don't know. Well, they can get wet, but they can't.
Why
You can't put them in the wash.
Yeah, just why can't it get washed? That's what
I have
wanna
a
know.
Eddie Bauer rain jacket that like was awesome, and I put it through the wash, and now it gets wet. It's like not rain.
It's not rainproof anymore.
It's rain resistant now.
That's the word they always use. They always give you the rain resistant or water resistant case when they know for fucking sure that it's not waterproof and they can't be liable
Yeah.
for fucking your whatever up.
Yeah, but if you get that waterproof tag, you know it's legit.
Laundry instructions to easy wash your Gore-Tex.
Said what you said. Small amount of laundry, so basically no soap.
Yeah,
You know what I
I was gonna say, yeah. So the soap must fuck up the fucking fabric. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's like a membrane.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like an outer coating on
Yeah.
top of an inner coating.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Is it like waxy? You think?
I doubt it. It probably is a little tacky though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably awesome. I don't own any of it.
I don't fucking.
It's pretty nice. I've worn it with the stupid JORTC stuff before.
Oh yeah.
It's like feels really cool. It's very thin, like it's just like a wing layer slash, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never even seen it. I just know about it.
But it's like wicked lightweight, dude. You don't even notice you're wearing it. It's wicked nice stuff. It's stupidly expensive, but wicked nice.
Word, it's like breezy, like a wind
Yeah.
can get through
It's
it.
like a
word.
windbreaker almost, except like you know how like if you're going for a run and it's a little bit of drizzle, you put a windbreaker on,
Yeah.
it covers the rain, stops the rain.
It's funny you
and-
say that. The Action Bronson line was Gore-Tex in case of drizzle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what the bar was.
But yeah, more or less.
I was trying to remember it, and then you said the word drizzle. I was like, that's it. There it is. Speaking of that's it, it's going to go to break, and the sponsor himself is here. Flippin' Ships. Let's go. Our sponsor for PTP is Flippin' Ships. Flippin' Ships was founded by CEO Jason Reynolds during late quarantine, and Jason is in the business of providing you with entertainment. Whether you're looking for a restored boat in great condition you can take on the lakes, or if you're interested in watching the process go down, Jason's got it all. His TikToks show the process in an entertaining way for all ages, but check out his YouTube videos because they show every detail of the flip. Check him out on TikTok and YouTube for some at-home or on-the-go entertainment. His handle is Flippin Ships. That's flipping without the G, ships. And be on the lookout for these flip ships soon on Facebook and Instagram. All right, we're back from break. We're talking about the Cleveland Fuel before we stopped. You were saying there's a van show there. I want to hear more about the van show. That interests me a little bit more than motorcycles. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, so it's all the whole thing is basically like an art show. It's really an art show.
It's like a melting pot for everybody too, because you're saying like all forms of like walks
yeah,
of life.
you know, everyone who would be like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know, anyone who can appreciate like, you know, machines turned into art.
True. And
I can definitely appreciate such things, and so the vans were cool. They were all different, and so like, have you heard the term like 1% biker? Like,
yeah,
like,
Braden's dad.
Well, yeah. So the 1% is like, you know, the 1% that's like non-law abiding. So all the vans, like, they all had Ohio tags. They all must have known each other, and they all had 1% 2% vanner stickers, like playing off that. Yeah. And they all had like on the passenger seat, they had like denim like cut like sleeveless like vests.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a biker vest, but like they had patches all over it. Yeah, like
something like
that was there.
Whoa, that's dope.
Yeah.
So it's not like a van life type.
Well, some of them are.
Cool.
Some of them are. Some of them had the doors open and like had incredible woodwork chandeliers in there.
Like, chandelier?
Yeah.
I took a picture. That's a 1% van lifer right there. The chandelier.
How do you fit a fucking chandelier in that?
I mean, it wasn't huge.
What do you mean? The thing's like 6 feet, 7 feet tall.
No, I don't have a picture of it. It's on the TikTok actually.
Okay. Well, we'll have to pull it up. I'll try to find it and snip it and throw it up there for the people to see.
You know, and then so some of them had like the inside all done up, and some of them just had like the outside. Some of them were just like incredibly old. There was one that was like from like the 30s or 40s, like an old Ford,
damn.
and like that wasn't even like done up or anything. It was just like there because it was old enough to be there. You know, it was
that's kind of crazy.
Something cool.
Imagine having something that's lasted that long.
Dude. I have
you have some motors,
I have
bro.
some shit that's like very old, like it's 70 years old and still works. Like
that's
I think
wild.
older than 1959. How many years ago was that?
Fucking 62, 63 years. That's crazy. That's wild, man. Holy shit. That thing works. I had trouble with like my 2001 or whatever.
Well, that was after planned obsolescence became a thing.
That's kind of cool though.
What is that?
So planned obsolescence with like around like the 80s, they were like late 70s. They were like, if we put things in that are made to fail or made to not withstand the test
that's
of
what
time,
that is. That's the name of that.
Well, we were talking about
that's the name of that shit.
We can milk the more money out of the citizens.
Well, we were talking about that with iPhones the other day about how I just got the new iPhone 13 and I noticed how my iPhone 11 was already starting to shit the bed, like update wise and stuff. So same idea. It's like they'll just once it's a little bit older, they'll just stop.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing. Like it became like a a strategy with like every company in the world.
That's what that fucking shit's called, man. I hate that stuff.
Planned obsolescence. And there's this guy on TikTok. He's making in like an electric semi truck.
Cool.
And it's like an electric generator. So it has a diesel motor, but it's smaller. And then the diesel motor charges the batteries.
That seems counterproductive.
Yeah.
No, it's way more fuel efficient. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I saw some guy who like converted a like AMG Mercedes like from 2001 or 90 something, and he like put some water tank in it and it can run on like any liquid.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's
that
guy's
probably gonna get shot.
Yeah.
They're gonna die.
That's what happened to another guy. There was this.
Why do you think like the higher ups?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't
want you to know. Everyone who's like, people have been like, I made a vehicle that works on fucking water or fucking corn oil or some shit, and like they disappear, bro.
Yeah, Ford makes one phone call.
Yeah. No, there was this guy. He was on the news. And
Big
he had a
oil
water-powered car,
and
they were driving by with like, the news was like driving next to it, showing it off, explaining how it worked on the news. And then he was dead like a couple weeks later.
See, but even like Balthazar, do you guys know anything about Balthazar?
Yeah. Kind of like that shit.
Well,
I thought it was
worked
gonna
on,
happen to me.
Like he put a
Wind
jet
turbo,
propeller
yeah.
on the back of his fucking
Yeah,
normal
like
car.
jet engine in the car.
And then they're like, that's dope. Come work for us. And
He
then
worked
later
at
on,
Los Alamos, and that's in New Mexico. My cousins worked there.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's like a huge
Wait, they
laboratory. They
work
build
there?
crazy shit there. Yeah, I don't know what they really do there.
we might have to get him on the pod.
No, they're not really because like Los
Get
Alamos.
Balthazar.
Los Alamos, I'm sure there's crazy shit going on there, but it's not really like the Area 51 like sector thing that he was at. It was where he worked before, and then like
And if it ever
was very
was,
public.
I'm
you know?
sure as soon as Bob came out with his shit, they moved that.
Dude,
shit
there
out.
probably some shit out there, man. When I went out to New Mexico, it's just a big old desert. Like when you, because it's like the city is inside. Remember we were talking about it when Donovan was on? There was like the city's inside like a valley.
Yeah.
And then like outside of it is Netflix studios, and that's like behind Los Alamos.
And that's in the desert.
Yeah, it's like it's above, so you go like out, and then it's like you get up on like a ridge line. You can see like the whole city, and like Los Alamos is on like the outside, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure, and it's like a huge building, and then behind that is Netflix, and it's like a bunch of huge buildings that are all gated, and then it has like UNM's like University of New Mexico's movie division, I don't know whatever you want to call that, is over there, like over by Netflix, and then other than that, there's just nothing out there, bro. There's absolutely nada. It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to go check that stuff out. It's so cool. I'm just like, I think our country is beautiful. I'm trying to go see more, but
Out there, it's insane. The canyons
it was
and
even
stuff.
crazy to see. Like, we went like in 6 states pretty local to us, and each one was kind of different.
Yeah.
Like
for
so
sure.
Lake Erie. So the day we were from Niagara to Ohio, for like 100 miles, it was Lake Erie on the right. In Lake Erie, it looks like the ocean, and you're in wine country, and there's this
What
great
state are you
farms. You're in like
New York to
and like Pennsylvania and Ohio.
Word.
Like kind of
Like down along the ridge. Like if you went up,
yeah.
you'd go into Illinois. If you went down into Ohio.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel
we were at like the top of the like country.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole time, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so like it's just like a lake that looks like an ocean on your right, and then there's like sick like just grape farms on your left.
Whoa.
Like perfectly aligned, like they just make fences and the grapes climb the fences.
I bet they're
Like,
getting
farms.
irrigation over
Oh,
from
I'm
the
sure.
lake, bro. And I bet that's like the grapes are probably
Yeah, that's wine country.
find like a winery over there.
Yeah,
Damn, that's cool, man. When I was driving through shit, it was cool like that too. Where
it was cool,
like,
and it was so cool that
different.
we didn't go on the highway. It was
Yeah.
it was so much better.
Well, I felt like Pennsylvania sucked, if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pennsylvania off the highways was sick.
Yeah,
It
well, I
was
was
like
on highway the whole
rolling
time.
hills, twisty mountain roads.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't see
so
any mountains
cool.
in Pennsylvania. Me and Ethan drove. It was nighttime too, so it was mostly just like flat. We were driving through. We pulled up to a McDonald's, and when we pulled up, we ordered our food. We were sitting down like outside at a picnic table eating it, and these kids pulled up, and there was 4 kids in the tailgate of the trunk of like the truck. I was like, oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know if they're Amish. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, we saw some Amish people, not in Pennsylvania though. We saw them in Ohio.
Yeah, so apparently it's like Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana are the 3 biggest states for the Amish people, I've heard.
Okay, it was cool. And then we saw, like all like the little kids were like in the carts, like the horse and buggy carts are all like looking at the bike. And,
Yeah, they're looking at the bike like, oh my god, I wish I could do that. You drive by, fuck you! Fucking get in this universe, bro.
Yeah. They don't have nothing. They do all that farming with horses. No tractors.
They put up
no
like
John
a barn
Deere.
in a day.
Yeah, they work together.
You're just thinking of that skit from Family Guy where you like shoot
Yeah,
a rocket at him.
He
down
just
with people.
it keeps getting crazier. He shoots it down with a regular gun, then he has flamethrowers, and he shoots down with the bazooka, and they just keep building it back up. No, but like apparently they can go on. I don't know the name of it, but you can go like out into the normal world, and then they just come back.
Really?
At the end, they're just like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the farm.
Are you thinking of a show?
No, I'm talking about this real life.
Well, there's a show that's like a reality television show, and they do that. But It's like leaving Amish, but you're not supposed to go back. I think it's pretty frowned upon
Yeah.
to leave the Amish.
That was my
I don't know.
impression as well.
I thought that it was like there's like a leave. There's like a period of leave that you can go on to like
Sabbatical.
But like, what are you gonna
Yeah,
do on that leave?
almost,
Like,
yeah.
go
and like educate
have
yourself,
premarital
like knowledge.
sex, and
Yeah,
then
I don't know. Maybe.
next thing you know, you come back. They're like, you're disgusting.
Yeah, you come back and you're the
ungodly
shit
slut.
though. No, because all the little kids are. Think about how like stupid they must be. No offense to Amish people, but like they haven't gotten any new knowledge since the 1700s.
Amish people are some of the wealthiest people in the world. That sounds weird, but it's actually true.
Well, I feel like then they're not really abiding by a full Amish lifestyle.
Well, no, they're still capitalists though.
Yeah.
They can sell their things.
Like
can
they
sell-
have a whole
Okay, fair
entire
enough.
economy
Fair
where they buy and sell puppies.
Sorry to the Amish people out there.
They're not
listening.
watching. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But,
That's true. But no, I
they're
was just
not.
thinking like if they don't have any new education, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Because they must be pretty uneducated people. And then when the one person or whatever goes out into the world, and then they come back to the world, and then like all the little kids are like, you gotta fucking tell me what is going
They
on.
come back
out
in
there.
a
You know what I
giant
mean?
lifted Ford F-350.
Yeah.
Like, hop in.
With neon lights. On
They
the
like
bottom.
they took the buggy and they've like hidden a motor inside of it, so when they show up, it's like and it's ripping down. They don't need no horse. It's like a fake horse in the front, just fucking with their own people now.
We also saw some like traditional Jewish people in New
Oh
York.
yeah,
Acidic Jews.
I'm like,
with
do
the
you guys
hair on the
know?
side.
Yeah, you guys know anything about that?
Not
I
really.
am really uneducated on that matter.
Me too.
I like we were really wondering like what the heck.
Yeah, I don't know either because I saw them at an airport once, and I was like, I was stuck between whether or not they were Amish or Jewish, and then I was like, how are you guys here? I was like, what's going on? I was like, what are you guys?
Even-
and I was just,
even
all their
like-
kids, everyone. All
We
the
saw
same.
some like this lady was like exercising, like working out in like it was like Nike like Amish or Nike Jew clothes. Like it was
What?
like it was like all black.
Jew clothes.
Not is that derogatory?
No, that was
No,
funny.
that's
That was
just funny.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just picturing Nike
You know,
making
I
a
was
whole
just
line
picturing-
of Jew clothes.
I was picturing a Nike yarmulke. Like,
Just do
like,
it.
Yeah, it just has
No,
like a
it was
check,
like
says
it
just
was like
do it
the
over
proper like little like the black skirt, black like underneath, like black everything, but it was like all like athletic like.
Yeah, word. Okay.
And we were like, that's weird. Some of them like they all like had like it's the Torah, right?
Yeah.
They all like had like a book in their hand, like
While they're
assume-
running.
It's not while they were running, but there was like a
It's
lot
the
of them was
modernized
walking
acidic
around
Jew.
on the road like holding books.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember I saw this
It
one
was
little
just
kid.
very different from things I'm used to.
The little kid like walked by me, and I was like, "Dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry they did that to you." No offense.
They got Nike yarmulkes. They're
They
$20.
do. Oh my god, they do.
$20. I bet you it's some weird Chinese knockoff.
Nike makes like Muslim swimwear.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, dude, they're trying to reach everybody.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
can't make it just
No,
for like
I
you
like
know,
that.
for one
Yeah,
people, 'cause then it's kinda
Americans aren't the only people in the world.
Like, yeah, but you're missing out on mad money. They're also like
Yeah.
beyond them being like nice and respectful. They're also opening up their market. But like I felt bad for that kid when he walked by me. I was like, yeah, not that I don't feel bad for their religion. You can do what the fuck you want to do. I just felt bad that they fucking cut your hair like that, dog. Like they did you grimy, bro. It's a shaved head, and then they have a patch of hair right above their ears, draping down
yeah,
like
and it
curls.
gets super long.
Yeah, man. And do you think like the longer it is, it's like seniority? It's like you're like higher
Like,
up.
look at that dude's like.
I don't know. I just felt so
Mutton
bad.
chops.
Yeah, mutton chop curls. I don't know what the fuck are those. Anyways, speaking of states that suck, because I didn't really like Pennsylvania, we're gonna transition into something that we've been doing here on the pod. We only did it once because we've only run one podcast since we started it up, but it's called Florida Man. We're just gonna discuss these
Yeah,
these
let's break it
headlines that
down.
Franco's pulled up for us. Franco, can you do the pleasure?
Yeah, I got you. All right, so this first one we got is from what day is today?
The 10th.
The 10th. Okay, so this is from
2 days ago,
yesterday.
or
Yeah.
1 day ago.
This is August 9th. Naked Florida man with machete accused of trying to steal another man's clothes.
I mean,
Do your thing.
A naked Florida man who was armed with a machete when he was allegedly trying to steal another man's clothes was arrested Monday morning at a D-Land gas station, according to Volso.
Is that a pile of clothes?
Yeah. It worked.
Yeah,
it worked. He was
trying.
the guy gave him all his clothes.
He's starfished out.
Trying
wait
to
on.
steal another.
This
man's
doesn't make
clothes.
sense. He robbed him of the clothes and then didn't wear them? They're not on him. He's still naked.
Well, maybe they got him just in time.
Look at this. He's starfished butt naked with his belongings to the left. He jacked him for the clothes, but was like, eh.
In what situation? In what situation do you like leave the house, or maybe he's homeless? So he's homeless, but like you wake up in the morning, you have a machete next to you, but you don't have clothes. Like in what world does that happen?
Like the world of heroin, maybe.
That's a good point.
Possibly, yeah, I guess. Yeah, in the world of H. Shortly before 10 a.m., deputies arrived to an area near... This was at 10 in the fucking morning, by the way. So he just... Franco, that was pretty accurate. He woke up and he probably didn't have clothes.
Crazy
and was like,
night before.
I need to get out and get some fucking clothes, bro.
It's like when you wake up in like GTA and you're like Trevor in the desert.
Here we go again.
Deputies arrived to an area near the Volsia County Fairgrounds after a surveyor working in the area said the suspect, later identified as 34-year-old Brandon Wright, was picking up palmetto berries in the woods and suddenly approached them with a large machete-style knife and demanded his clothes, wallet, and phone. When the surveyors began to comply with Wright's demands, Wright reportedly threw the machete at him along with a handful of palmetto berries before taking off into the brush and then into a white Dodge Challenger. Deputies said...
Whoa. He's butt-ass naked picking berries, doesn't want to go to the grocery store, but he pulls off in a white Dodge Challenger.
That's a ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't say that he got their keys. So wait a minute. This is some shit that'll only happen in Florida. He owns a Dodge Challenger, but is picking berries in the wood naked with a machete. Hits a lick on this dude.
Did he steal the Dodge Challenger?
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't say that.
I really wish it would.
It just
says that he's in trouble for trying to steal some guy's clothes, not a car.
Yeah, it just says no. It said that he stole his phone, wallet, and clothes. It doesn't say that he stole the car keys. From a chopper, law enforcement spotted Wright from the air and gave updates on his location. Oh my god. Yeah.
He's also well groomed. He's got a shiny ass head, bro.
Yeah, he's got a shaved head. In quotations, he is naked, yelling at people in the parking lot, very animated. The person in the chopper could be heard saying on the video as Wright walked into the... This is fucking nuts, man. Where's the end of this?
It's right now. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, we got more.
He was taken in and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and
he had prior convictions, including false imprisonment, possession of cocaine, and battery on a law enforcement officer.
False imprisonment. That means he put somebody in a false prison state. Means he held them against their will, not just kidnapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that false imprisonment.
Meaning he held someone against their will.
He kidnapped somebody and held them against their will. Unfortunately, more than kidnapping.
Florida man.
All right, Florida man. Give me the second one. What do we got here, Franco? Do us the pleasure of the title here.
All right. So homeless man.
You missed the
homeless
word
Florida man.
There you go.
Very important word. Takes stolen construction equipment on joyride. Leaves path of destruction.
Here we go. All right. From construction to destruction from the Florida man. A homeless Florida man described as a career criminal when joyriding on a piece of stolen construction equipment and caused more than $10,000 in damages on Saturday, authorities said.
Could be worse.
Deputies located Randy Lee Wheeland. He sounds like he does know how to operate some sort of construction equipment with a name like that.
Name just like Whitey Bulger or something.
I'm more picturing a dude who's wearing jeans that he made shorts and a pair of boots. And he is not certified to use any of the machinery, but he definitely knows how to use it. He might even be the best one on site, but he just keeps the liqueur on him. Deputies located Randy Lee Whelan, 56, operating a $60,000 JLG Wool, around 8 a.m. What is going on, bro? 8 a.m., 10 a.m. on the last one. They wake up. Do you think they're up from the night before? Yeah.
These guys are probably working while he stole it.
Yeah, wait, hold on. No, it was a Saturday. They said it was a Saturday.
Oh, they always leave the keys in these machines.
I guess.
A lot of times, man. I mean, there's jobs that I've worked on.
Every time, yeah. I don't think anyone takes the
Investigators determined that Whelan stolen that heavy machinery from a construction site and drove it 2.5 miles to Beverly Beach. Along the way, deputies said he ran over 2 fire hydrants, a Charter Communications fiber optic node.
Who the fuck that means?
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds expensive.
It does.
The resident mailboxes and broke several sections of public sidewalk. The career criminal decided to go on a joyride with a piece of construction equipment, Sheriff Rick Staley said. Whelan would have caused more damage if he were not stopped and apprehended by deputies. Another win for see something, say something. What do you mean another win for see something, say? How do you
snitch.
not? You had to get 100 fucking calls. He drove it 2.5 miles to the fucking beach.
On the sidewalk.
Yeah, on the sidewalk. Ran over a fire hydrant. Look at this.
All those wheels are like
flattened
going
fire hydrant.
diagonally. Do you see that? The body of that is diagonal and the wheels are straight.
Yeah, wait, hold on. What? Oh no, he probably turned the wheel. He's probably trying to get out of there when he got apprehended.
Individually move both like sets of tires, like in that machine.
Maybe. Florida man. That's it for that.
Florida man.
All right, into our last little segment here that we're gonna wrap it up with. We've been doing this more. We're trying to get into the collectibles, as you can kind of see. I guess the camera can't see it as much. We got some stuff here. More of the collectibles over there. We gotta get that shit.
Cool.
Get in the camera more. But this is I don't know. We gotta come up with a little something here. We gotta come up with a name for this segment. It's just been called unboxing for now. I guess it's kind of stupid name. But we go on this this app called Whatnot, and they're pretty much eBay, I guess. But they have live auctions, so someone would just have their shit set up on a table like this. They would have their card or Pop Funko or whatever they're selling. They sell like literally everything, and then there's a live bidding on it right there. And
Cool.
And then you have like your tracking information and your payment method already made, so you don't need to like do any of that afterwards. You just win the bid, and then it's already like ready to ship to your house by the end of the day, kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think I have 2 here. Do you mind holding this one for me, Frank? I'm gonna see which one we should open, because I don't remember who I got them from. Alright, you want Matthew Peterson, or what's the name on that one?
Paula Martin.
Let's rock with the Paula Martin one. Martine.
Bro, I saw Paula. I thought she was gonna be like ethnic or exotic.
It's funny how you never notice that like announcers and like other TV people do shit like that, where they'll pronounce the Spanish name like differently. Like they're not Spanish, but they'll like roll the R, or you know what I mean? Martin. Yeah, it's like it's Martin, but okay. Like yeah, I'm Spanish, but it's Martin.
Like I'm from Chicago,
Yeah.
but thanks.
All right, what do we got here? I kind of been like, I slowed down ordering this stuff because I was kind of like doing it too much. You know, when you get into like a habit and you start spending way too much money. Yeah.
Honestly, I've been saving up so I can buy each thing a little bit nicer of a collectible.
Yeah,
know?
that's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah,
But this is from
finish my master set too.
This has been like a month or two, or not a month or two. It's probably like 2 weeks ago I bought these. I'd say maybe a little bit less.
Paul, let's see how you did. That's pretty cool.
We got.
Packaging is appreciated.
Packaging is appreciated. It came in the original like plastic around it too.
Fuck yeah.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, but it's like the All-Star version of Magic Johnson.
What year?
2021.
Fire.
I think they have it says Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas.
Well, we're gonna have to complete that set.
So this is Magic Johnson from '91, which I don't know if I think it might have that was post AIDS, I think.
Nah, man, you seen South Park? He fixed that pretty quick.
It's just a lot of money. That's all you need. Apparently, it's the Funko Target Con Limited Edition exclusive.
Yeah, that could be a Magic Johnson with AIDS edition.
I think it is. Yeah, it should say on the bottom Magic Johnson
Yeah,
with
yeah.
HIV. Well, that's that. There you are.
Right, we can throw that over here if you want, just for now.
Yeah, throw it in the corner. It's pretty dope. Fuck it, we'll open the second one too. Let's do it. I'll order another one.
Yeah, I got shit coming in, so.
Huh?
I said I got shit coming in, but I also like to do the unboxing reels. That
Yeah.
one did pretty well.
Yeah, it did pretty well. It's cool to shout out to people like Fandom Trade. They were dope. Like, I've watched their shit multiple times, so, like, I wanted to give them a shout out, you know? This, I guess, is from a different person. I thought I bought 2 things from the same person, but I guess I'm mistaken. So... Oh, wait, no, there's 2 in this one. That's why. So we got Magic Johnson over there. Oh, wow, this is good rapping. Both these people did pretty good rapping. Much appreciated.
I mean, it is collectibles. If they wrapped it like an asshole, I'd be pissed.
True, true. So it looks like this one is Wet Fire, which was Klay Thompson when he was in Space Jam.
Did you guys see that?
I did see it. I thought that movie sucked.
I didn't see the new one.
I haven't seen the new one.
That movie sucked. I think you shouldn't watch it. Or if you do watch it, I think you should let me know what you think about it. Because I thought it sucked.
I am probably not going to watch it.
Where Kujin liked it, my boy Mario, and he fucked with it. But I don't think it was nowhere near the first Space Jam.
I mean, it was a lot to live up to.
So that's
True,
that.
True.
And then we got another one, which I think might be from the same collection as this one, but maybe I'm just wrong. Nah, I'm wrong. I thought it was, but it wasn't. This is Karl Malone, but the USA basketball version of it.
Only at Target.
Only at Target. It's an exclusive, which doesn't mean shit.
Except that whatnot.
That's the dream team.
Shout out Whatnot. Go to the link in our bio for the referral code. You get
$10
free
free.
dollars, and then when you use the $10 free, we get $10 free. So
Help
it works
us help
out.
you.
Mutually beneficial, you know?
Sick.
It is pretty dope, yeah. I got all that stuff up there, the big action figure, those 3 on the top shelf, and then the one to the Jim Halpert to the left. I got all those for $10 for free from what Frank sent me.
Yeah.
So it kind of,
Have people
pretty
been buying stuff off the links?
buying stuff off of what?
Meaning just downloading and.
So do you guys have a link to?
Yeah. So the link is
The
just in
referral
our
code.
link tree, and if you sign up for it using our referral link, then you get $10 free. And then when you use the $10 free, we get the $10 free. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It's addicting though, dude. I'll just sit there for hours and just watch the auctions over.
So
and
it's called
over again.
Whatnot.
Yeah, it's
Do they
called
have
Whatnot.
other stuff too?
Yeah, they have vinyls. They have vintage clothing. They have what else do they got? They have cards. They have regular autographs.
Is it mostly collectible stuff?
Yeah, mostly
anything,
collectible
but
stuff,
they have
anything,
shoes. Like if you collect shoes, there's a page for you. If you
They have
collect
everything, bro.
vintage clothes, like he said.
Or if you collect vintage outboard and boat motors?
Dude, I bet you there's
really-
actually.
I bet I bet it's not as frequent. I bet there's not as many, or probably not every night or whatever. Because they have Funkos and cards running 24/7.
Yeah, but
all the
they're
time.
growing big time.
But
Tomorrow
yeah,
they
I
have
wouldn't
a
be
show
surprised.
with Post Malone. They
Yeah, he did a
they
magic
commissioned him
the
to
gathering
do
show.
yeah. It's tomorrow at 9 p.m.
It was tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think he did one a couple weeks ago too.
They probably have him on contract to do them
Maybe.
once in a while. You know,
That's super cool though, man.
dude, it's a cool way to grab new people
Yeah.
to come to the app.
For sure. I went to
Logan Paul does them too.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were doing this promo. It wasn't Logan Paul. It was Chris London is the guy's name. He's a social media influencer. I wasn't interested in him as much, but he was the dude who was doing it, and I didn't know that. But when I went on, they were giving away Jordan's rookie year packs that were unopened, and then they were giving away LeBron rookie year packs that were unopened. And they had a whole box of them, and they were just running giveaway after giveaway. And it was 2.3 thousand people, or 3.6.
They're trying to get as many followers as they can
Yeah,
that
yeah.
day.
It's genius.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's all a
Yeah.
bunch of games and shit too. It's not just all traditional auctions.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a
Cool.
wide range of stuff. Yeah, you should get it. It's pretty dope.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, so let's wrap it up here. I know Franco's got to head out to go
Yeah.
see Benny. Talk to Benny about if we can come out to him and do a podcast.
Definitely, I'll talk to him about
Yeah.
it, but I wouldn't put your money on that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, Jay, it's always a pleasure.
Always.
We gotta do this more often.
Yeah, right. I mean,
This
you're
is
on
a-
every podcast
Yeah,
more or less.
I was
so.
say, yeah, you are on every podcast.
I gotta hop on.
He does.
It's
You are hopped on. You're riding this shit,
Yeah,
man.
Your
Every
face
30
pops
minutes
up
you're
at
riding this
halftime,
bitch.
yeah.
All right, well, we'll leave you how I always leave you. Peace, believe in yourself, smell you later, you cretins.
Peace.